When LEGO sent me this for review the other day, I was like, okay, sneakers, fine. But then you start looking closely at the box and you realize, kinda, but LEGO sneakers. The box completely fooled me, as it looks and feels like a regular Adidas shoe box, but only when you start looking at the details you'll realize what's really going on. There's the age marking, reference number and number of pieces of the set, and down here the cutout on the box with the minifigure head looks really cool and on brand, alongside with the barcode nicely integrated on the specs of the LEGO sneaker. You'll have to turn the box upside down to really understand that this thing is actually a LEGO set, or alternatively open the lid, which finally reveals a photo of the model. The packaging experience even goes one step further by having the bags of pieces wrapped around the usual sneaker box thin piece of paper. I'm taking this much time going into the box because this is probably the best box design out of a LEGO set ever. I usually throw LEGO boxes into the recycling bin, but I think I might actually keep this one, as displaying both the model and box together will actually look really cool. I think the box is so good that people will walk into LEGO stores and look at the boxes and say, what the hell are sneakers doing here? The LEGO model itself is a replica of the Adidas Superstar, one of the most widely worn basketball models in the 70s and later became a worldwide iconic sneaker. The size of the build really impressed me as I finished the sole and quickly realized it was almost as big as my own shoes. The model is based on a right size UK 7, European 40 or American 7.5 shoe, but no, you can't wear it. The build itself was enjoyable, definitely nothing like I've ever built before and also nothing crazy or over complicated in terms of building techniques. But the way the sides of the sneakers were connected with ball joints was smart, as was the way the build of the stripes was achieved at an angle. The overall shape of the LEGO Superstar is very organic, and from a distance it might be hard telling this is actually a LEGO model. My least favorite detail of the build though is actually this transition here, which isn't smooth at all. I do understand the compromise made by the designer here and can't think of a way of doing it better while keeping the holes up here for the shoelaces. And yes, if you're wondering about the shoelace, it is part of the build and it is included inside the set, packed on a cool LEGO mini cardboard box. Most of the details you would see in an Adidas Superstar are there. The Eye Soft Protect heel design with 2 printed tiles, the world famous 3 stripes mark, and in one of the sides you also get a Superstar printed element. The shell toe cap, making use of a new shaped element I've never seen before that's also printed. As is the case with the tongue, not a new element I think, but also comes printed. Inside the sneaker, on the sole, there's also 3 more printed elements. I do appreciate all of these elements being printed for the perceived value of the set. And although their use is somewhat limited outside of the set, if you maybe want to build yourself some more LEGO Adidas sneakers, or maybe build a LEGO Adidas store in your LEGO cities, these prints would work great there. The last detail of the set is the stand that you can use to display your LEGO Superstar at an angle, and sadly the only place on the set where you'll actually have to place a sticker. Even though you're getting a box of sneakers, you only get one, the right one. If you wish to build yourself a left-sided one, you can download building instructions for it online, and included on the set you also get an extra bag of elements, because with all the wing plates used on the sole, this wouldn't be a straight-up mirrored version of the build that you can just use the same pieces for. At the end of the day, this is a LEGO Adidas sneaker, not the usual type of build that we LEGO fans are used to, like spaceships, buildings or playsets, but maybe this product isn't targeted at us, common LEGO fans. Maybe it's targeting sneaker fans and Adidas fans, and maybe that way LEGO is trying to get more people into LEGO. I really like building this and the final result looks really nice, but at the end of the day, if I had to choose between these and maybe a regular LEGO product, I would probably go for the regular LEGO product. But I would love to hear your thoughts on the set. Please drop them below in the comment section and I'll see you on the next one.